Hi, my name is Rachel Kalsh, and I am doing my presentation about library apps. So in order to do that, I created a website using Google Pages because I'm familiar with Google Pages. I just recently had to create a Google page for my classroom at school. So this is the edited, well, not the edited version, but the final version before I publish it. So I have my home page here where it talks about what smartphone and mobile library applications are. And so I have that here. Basically, applications to help get information from the patron about the library or about data. It also helps set up appointments, and it allows you to have a digital library card and a bunch of other really neat things that I did not previously know before I started this. On the good page, it's all the good things I found about using mobile apps for the library. So either setting up consultations for finding information using Google Calendar, looking through Yik Yak to see comments and stuff, or using hashtags that you can establish or get someone else to establish to better communicate with patrons or to see how they feel about something. Or even subscribing to digital media services, or being able to use things like WhatsApp to better communicate with patrons, or just creating your own app from scratch so that you can have everything on one site, on one page, so that the users can just flip through it with their finger as opposed to having to navigate a whole website on their cell phone. Because it turns out the majority of people use their cell phone over computers anyway, which is something that I learned through this. So bad things that I found out is app exhaustion, how most people are just kind of tired of downloading apps, how they don't want apps to be used on their cell phones that they don't use. So that's primarily a problem for people who don't use the library very often. So as a future librarian, you would have to talk to people who design apps to make sure that there's a lot of use in the app, as opposed to, well, this is an app just for my library card, or this app just looks through databases. You need something that does all of those things for ease of access, for accessibility, and for making sure that your patron can use it for whatever they need it for. Another thing is that even though you can look through Yik Yak or Twitter or Instagram or something like that for issues or concerns that your patrons may have, you may get something kind of childish like a bathroom problem, number 2, no flush for you. I made that one up, but Price did talk about it in her article. Or something like, can we get a cry room installed into the library? I think it'd be really helpful for this time of the semester. Which, is funny, but at the same time, that doesn't really help the librarians make your experience any better. So examples that I had would be the WhatsApp, which is a cross-platform instant messaging service that allows librarians to, it's kind of like chat with a librarian, but you can send documents through it. Instagram and Twitter, of course, social media that everybody uses. You can share information with a hashtag or pictures. People can ask questions. It's pretty great. A lot of people in Wake County use Twitter for school-related stuff because the Wake County Twitter people are hilarious, especially during snow days like today. Overdrive is another interesting thing. It allows you to check out ebooks from your local public library as long as you have access to your library card. Wake County, where I live, has access to OneDrive. They don't have their own personalized app. Fayetteville public libraries do, where you can use it as a digital library card and all of that good stuff. But Overdrive's neat because it allows you to do ebooks and stuff, which is great because you can access it through the app, or if you have Nook or something on your phone, you can access it that way. And then here's the actual page itself. I was looking on the App Store for Apple, and they don't really have a lot of interesting things. It's mostly just library books or media manager, movie-related things, barcode readers, audio libraries for audiobooks. So nothing really that adds anything to the library experience that the other previously cited things could add. But this is the final web page that I'll be sending in. So beautiful. And yeah, that's it. So I guess if you have any questions, feel free to get to me with them.